Like always, I went on for how long has it been? 35 minutes. And when the Wi-Fi reset it, when the Wi-Fi reset it, I didn't turn on the stream. But that happens to me all the time. Yeah, I went on a big long rant about most of the book's findings and their behavior. I ended that it would be nice for these people to leave their life so that they could have some peace and quiet because the trauma that they generated in them led to HIV, blown out HIV or fibromyalgia. You know what they did to them, unfortunately, harmed them very much. It wasn't cakewalk. What they put them through, definitely hurt them, and and it would be nice for them not to be there. We need a, like I said, we need a 1932 Alabama rope and see their neck stretch out 40 feet, 4.5 feet from the neck, or do a drive by, gang shit, some way that they leave these girls alone altogether, and every single one could start to heal, because at any moment, any of these guys are gonna put a gun to the head and look to sodomize them on the street, or for any reason whatsoever, because they think that they don't have, men with them don't have boundaries, and where they do things to them, they don't have any self control. They're just horse to men. They've been abused since they were children, and they've they've gone through that. They've gone through that big time. And it would be nice. It would be nice to get some. It would be nice to get some. You know, for them to get peace and quiet as they reach my age. Because I'm 40 now. They're in their 30s now. As they get into 40s, it would be nice that none of them are there, so that all that inside their body could start to come out, and hopefully join me and read my book. Because I'm pretty sure they read my book. They found my book. I'm pretty sure ladies seen and read it. Dedicated to Anna, and I'm pretty sure Anna is dead. In my opinion, I think Anna is missing. They don't know where Anna is. Anna is dead, and Anna was one of the flower girls with Lady Gaga. So these Spanish from PR, killed a minor in PR, and they're hiding it. They don't know where she went. They know what they done. They killed Anna. I have a premonition. I have a presence, a premonition. I didn't see Anna. The last time I seen Anna was getting in the orange car 40 feet from my house. That was the last time that I seen her. I think they killed her. The Hispanics killed her. And she was the youngest one. Hey, let's do that to kids. You know, that's their psychology. Let's do that to kids. Yeah, we do anything we want to him. He's a slave. He's our slave. Oh, he's a bubble. He's a bubble. He doesn't have a gun. He's not going to retaliate. We can do anything to him. And the damage has been done. Fibro, HIV, guns. At any moment, they could be raped again by anyone. It could be 50 Cent. It could be whomever. Anyone looking for sex or a blowjob, we just do it by force. And they wouldn't be able to resist because they've already been molded into that behavior. They wouldn't be able to resist. Why? Because they drugged them and they took that they took that from them in such a way that they're just fucking toys. They're just cherries as adults now, and it's real concerning. I wrote about that in my book, and I hope I was really clear with the words that I said today out in public, and the little bit that I'm saying here. I'm gonna continue on a little bit with what I finished on. So the last people after all these Puerto Ricans and all these reggaeton rappers did to her was uh, let 50 Cent take her. So 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, and French Montana made a lot of music with her because they held her under false imprisonment in the studio. She made music for them, and then when it came out to publish her music, songs that I already heard in PR in Maya West Cafe, remembering a night that she approached me and I looked at her. I'm like, I recognize you. I know you from somewhere. And she tried to get real close to my chest. And I was standing there, beautiful as always, tan, long hair, straight as fuck teeth, with my sip in my hand, sipping it. She's coming, short girl, blonde. She's walking to me like, She stood there and looked at me like, I'm like, I can't, my mind couldn't put two and two together because they already gone through so much physical abuse and drug abuse, which changes identity. I couldn't recognize them. So from making music to being kicked out on the street and having to publish her own music. Yeah, she had to make performances on the sidewalk on songs I already heard in PR to try to get people to know, dance performance to the songs in the fame or whatever on the street, blah blah blah. And then she eventually got signed, and all was history. And even Daniela Sutton, my first girlfriend, she was a senior in my high school, Roselle Park, New Jersey, and I was in ninth grade. I started chatting with her on Facebook in when I was 25, 25, 24 to 25, after I already surfed the whole year or whatever. And she said, promote Lady Gaga. She knew Lady all of a sudden. I don't know. Sutton knew Lady. And I'm sitting there. And that was the first contact. Sutton was the first person to make me remember Germanata. The first one. The first one. It was like, oh yeah, promote Lady Gaga. And I'm like, Lady Gaga. Okay, I will. I'm just like, okay, I will. And I checked out who was Lady. I seen a couple banners, which is what she did in Florida. Stand, be a hostess, the a flyer girl. Flyer girls. In the club, you got you got the security guard, and you got a girl that hosts and greets people with flyers on the hand with the shows that are going to happen in the event. And that's what Lady did in Miami. That's what I did with her when I was with her in Miami. A little bit before, minutes, days before they started drugging her and they fucking did what they did to her on the girl and the girl. So I seen a couple I seen a couple flyers of her Lady Gaga. I seen her with the microphone when she had the patch, the lightning bolt patch, into clubs. Like doing the hosting the club or events in the club. But I did not see any music. I did not see her making music. I did not see any other of the girls. Because remember, Lady Gaga's a big set. It's a bunch of girls. They're all different. It's like the Star is Born, the House of Gucci. In the House of Gucci, you can see two of them. There's one dancing, and there's the main one, the Gucci wife. So they use two of the girls in the scene in the House of Gucci. So they're always the one that wore the Tiffany diamond on their neck is a different one. They're all different. They're all the same group of girls that my book includes. Every single one. I know every single one of them when they were young. And so yeah, I didn't see the music. Then the music came out. Then I listened to her, and then I ended up in the street for the first time. That was 2009. Between 2008 and 2009, that I came back to my house, and then I saw her in the street. She was out there stalking me and shit because we definitely had a little bit of connection, but I did not remember what happened to her at that moment. She tried. I remember Lady Gaga woke me up with a kiss. Like she woke me up. I was in Sakati sleeping like that, and I remember waking up and I seeing Lady going. "Man." I'm like, kissing me, kissing. Oh my goodness! And she stood up and she left. And then the night gala with Kim Kardashian and everyone standing at Sakati, like draped in diamonds. The lady had a $278,000 dress on. It was a couple nights, and following me where I slept. I slept at Battery Park. Here. Not wasn't Battery Park? No, no, no. Hanover, near Hanover. Lady following me into Hanover. She tried to sit on my face. She being held by Ivanka. Ivanka Trump. So, lady was with Ivanka that night, and I'm sleeping on a little tiny thing that I don't even fit anymore because I grew a lot of size. I'm bigger now. I'm not that skinny and little. A tiny little bit of cement like this. I'm laying down, and I wake up and I see Lady trying to sit, put my butt in my face, and I wake up and I just see Lady's butt. Like, oh my goodness. She's like, oh, and then Ivanka Trump started. Ivanka Trump started pulling her back. Trump started pulling her back, like, no, we gotta go. And Lady was like, no, like getting pulled back with her hand out, like, no, like that. She did that to me a couple times. So we definitely connected. I connected with the girls during 2010, 2011, 2012, but I still did not remember what happened to them. What took for me to remember what happened to them was iodine poisoning. So iodine is motherfucking it's a powerful thing. Iodine is really powerful when it's in the body. It's really powerful. It's not a joke. So during COVID, I picked up the habit of putting a few drops on my diffuser, essential oils diffuser, to just disinfect the air or any surface that this mist touched. And my room would smell like iodine, and I would breathe it in, and it kept me safe during the COVID time. But the iodine on that bottle ended. You know, it stopped. You know, like it was over. I went to the bathroom. There was new iodine there. Maybe it was different iodine. Maybe it was chemicals or something else. And I put a couple the same thing. Put 2, 3 drops on the diffuser, close to turn it on. I went and iodine hit my face. I couldn't see. All the iodine was in my lungs. I had a pulmonary an embolism in my house. I had a blood clot, like it generated a blood clot like that. And I went outside to the yard. I paced. I couldn't see. I couldn't see. I couldn't see. And I went to the bathroom and I sat in a tub of cold water, and all that blood that was in my lungs calmed me down. Everything was in here in my chest, and you could feel it. You could feel your lungs full of bacteria and basically air related germs and bacteria and the alveolus or whatever in this motherfucker. And then once I entered cold water, because I turned on the cold water full, put it on the top because I'm a doctor. I'm now a doctor. I understand what I need. I know what I needed to do at that moment. Hit the plug, filled up the tub of cold water, just sat in it like that. And then it calmed down. I felt it from my lungs go to my feet. All that all the problem went away. My vision came back, and I had a little bit of respiratory. I had a little bit problem breathing, but a fan in my nose helped. I just put a fan like near my face to blow my nose, and I woke up fine. After that, having a little sip of coffee was like if my body was cleansed of my sins. A little coffee energized me incredibly. Like it was, forget about it. Just a little coffee was, oh my goodness, this coffee is incredible because of the iodine. The iodine entered my bloodstream and it cleaned everything. Everything that was in my blood died at that moment. I absorbed it in my skin, you know, through the lungs, into the blood, and it was real serious to the point that I felt the iodine going down my leg, like I felt it going down my right leg in the tub, like, and writing on a page, editorial page, Elite Daily, this is the start of the book. I started writing things about celebrities. Kim, I started writing about Doja Cat. It's like, yeah, Doja Cat, she's losing fans because the music industry needs her with a ruptured aim. To be famous, they need her fucked and prostituted and amused and giving money to sleep with them or whatever. And then I started with Lady Gaga. I started posting Lady Gaga things, remembering Lady Gaga, this and that, and my brain, boom, exploded with everything that they tried to hide in my brain about it. Every little intimate detail between me and her, writing on a Elite Date Facebook page came out. Boom, exploded. And I started writing from the beginning, like that. It was first Doja Cat, one lady post, bah, everything. But I mean, genesis of 2 years of writing, 2.5 years. The iodine. That was days after that. That was days after the iodine. The iodine gave me visions. I would close my eyes. I'd be flying on the sky was purple, and I would see mountains flying. I would see visions. I would open my eyes and I would see blue, like electricity. Remember, Raiden, the Mortal Kombat movie? That's exactly. I would be laying down in my bed at night. My room would be dark, and I would look out, and my eyes would be popping, neurons popping, and I started writing the book, and I did not quit until 2.5 years later. I stopped writing the book and finishing it in El Paso, Texas, after I had already became a doctor. Right at the edge of finishing the doctorate, maybe a few more pages, done, no more. It's a mix of love story. It's a mix of pure love. Love comes from my relationship with Mia Lady, what love is, and what happened to her, like that. Love. What is love like? So for me, love is what these girls did for me. What these girls went through to be with me. That's real love. That's not a joke. That's not just no, 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 no. These girls were fucking raped, sodomized, entered sex trafficking and prostitution, and persisted to this day to try to get a glimpse of their dada. And that's love. That's real love. That's where I learned 6 years, because they tried for a long time. Remember, my mother's house, my father's house, my grandmother's house, the entire story that I've been talking about here for a really long time, and that's love. That's when she cannot live without that person. You made that pinky promise in Miami, like that, forever and ever and ever and ever. And I know one of the girls loves me the most in that group, and I wouldn't be able to split myself into 1,000 little pieces. That was really beautiful. I wouldn't be able to split myself in 1,000 little pieces to be with them all, like Lady, the other girl, how do you, Natalie, how do you call it, Stefania, Steffi, all of them. I wouldn't be, I wouldn't be able to have a relationship with them anymore. Knowing what they went through, I would likely keep to myself. But exposing the trauma in their body as a doctor would be my best interest. Like, I want them to speak out. I want them to give me a roll call. Who's alive? Like that, straight up. Where's Anna? The first thing out of my mouth. If we ever get to meet together, where's Anna? See if they're silent. See if they don't remember. See what they remember of Anna, because they know they killed the child over there. They killed the youngest one. Where is Anna? So on and so forth. So we could, you know, start with the recovery process. My book is the recovery process. Let them remember parts of their drug usage, when they drugged them and they tied them into bed. Do you remember when they tied? I left it all on paper of things that I remember seeing with my own eyes from a distance that they were taking me to ensure they grow mature and they start healing up. Because these people, Spics and Hispanics, have not let them heal up. Understand what I'm saying? They have not let them heal. For them to heal, they can't be there. They can't be looking at their face every day. They can't be coming for Sunday dinner or brunch or spaghetti. They can't be coming up. They can't be coming up to family meetings to play their fucking guitar. They can't be doing that. They can't be showing up there. They need to go. They gotta go. And if they don't go, and they don't go and very casually, they gotta go by force. They gotta go with pure violence. They gotta be tossed from like Jeffrey in Fresh Prince, from the top steps to the ground. But I mean with full force too. Just throw that motherfucker in the New York sidewalk with maximum force so that he understands that. I remember what you guys did to these girls. Some of these people are suffering. I know some of them have HIV. I know some of them are still having to deal with, you know, men fucking them still, and they're reaching their 40s, their mid 30s, reaching their 40s, and hopefully there's a positive resolution. My opinion, I did my best that I could do. I kept the promise. I kept my promise by putting the book out. It's not published. It's grotesque as a motherfucker, but they are grotesque men. I can't sugarcoat my words. It has to be how I said it. I cannot just, you know, um, I cannot hide or try to disclose what I said because I want my book to be used as evidence in court, so they reflect what they've done to them. I want every single person involved, from celebrities, Puff Daddy, even Akon, took her to Africa to likely get diamonds up her snatch, so to make her traffic drugs in her body, so on and so forth. I want all of them to think about what they've done, and we could grow and be better people. But I'm sentimentally not involved anymore. I was sentimentally involved writing the book by far. Ooh, marriage. Tie the knot. I got a ribbon still. I had a white ribbon. Where is it? They here? Wait, what is it? Right here. I had a white ribbon, but now I have a green ribbon. And that's what it means to tie the knot. I got it right here. Italian colors. See that? Folks, when you're married in Italian traditions, I remember a lot of traditions. I'm Italian. I had a lot of Italian people tell me about traditions of marriage. And they would ask me, elderly ladies would ask me with a knot in their finger, like a pretty little bow tie on a single index finger, either this one or this one. Wait, a maroon one in San Germán and a white one in Mayagüez, Puerto Rico, the Italian ladies, with a finger like that. So when you're going to marry? You're 18. You should be old enough already. When are you going to marry? Who are you going to marry? Like that, not in the finger. They're waiting. That was real beautiful. They're waiting for me to find something. I'm like, I don't know. I don't think I'm ready. I haven't found anyone yet. I should. They told me what I needed to do. You do a little knot in the finger, and this is what it's called tying the knot. When you tie the knot in Italian motherfucking culture, you're letting the woman that you're interested in marry. So you go from this, and or in this hand, it goes in the ring finger back here, and she uses the same ribbon, the same type of ribbon in the wedding. You go like that. It's like a pretty little bow tie on the ring finger, and then it goes on top of the ring. You understand what I'm saying? This same ribbon would be like, ah. And then there's more. Let's go. I still got time. I'm not interested in trading today. Let's continue on. So after you do this, you got to go to church. And going to church is real easy. You go to the church, you ask the priest, say, yo, we're going to get married. You got to bless us. And we got to tell our sins because we're Christian. So after you do that you have intent, you go to the church. And then the priest tells, oh, Holy Mother Spirit, blah, 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 blah. And then you go to the box and you got to tell your sins. And you got to be like, I want to murder. I want to take revenge of what they did to my wife, to my future wife, to my fiancé. I want to kill people. I want to butcher them. I want to take a motherfucking machete and hit them like sugar cane, like tough sugar cane up in the field. I want to do nasty things to them, and then the father would be like, "Holy son, don't think that way. Everything will be better. Just pray. They will go away." Blah blah blah, and then it ends. That's the second thing. The third thing, remember, in order: this and a church. The third thing, the party. Okay, so you got a boys' party, you got a girls' party. So you throw like it's not the bachelor party yet, but it's a party. It's an Italian party. There's kids involved or whatever, and there's wine, and there's a girls' party, right? So in the girls' party, they all drink wine. They play games like there's a bucket of water with apples with ice. So the girls have to get on their knees and test themselves. Who's gonna get the apple first with the mouth? They drink a lot of cider, and then I show up. This is the tradition. I show up with a rose in my mouth to put the garter on her leg, out of nowhere, out of nowhere, like that. You go in there, whoop, like, oh, hey, there he is, and the rose in my mouth. I sit her down on the table. You put the garter on her leg, the right one or the left one or whichever it is. You give her a kiss on the lips, and you leave. That's her party. You have your own party individually. After that comes the proposal. You have to figure out time that motherfucker. You could probably do the party after the proposal or after. The church has to happen before or after the proposal. Either or. Remember, this would symbolize the lack of ring. Remember, this is the ring. Tying the knot is the ring at the lack of an engagement ring. So then you go propose, hopefully a big diamond, you put it on her finger, and then you go on to do the main party, the bachelor, the other female party or whatever, and then the main party, and you get married and it's over. That's how it's done. That's the Italian way of doing it. The key is the knot, the ring, either on the waist or on the finger. The church, you got to get blessed. If you're not blessed, the devil be up in the house in that bond. They got to separate the bond from you guys before the proposal. That gives her time to say yes or no. She says yes. The party, the The Roast of the Mouth, The Garter, The Bachelor, and the end. That's all in the book. Everything in intricate and in intricate, intimate detail. How you are supposed to do this from an Italian word, people to tradition passed on to me to that, and traditions that I learned from other Italians. Like I learned that from other people too. It wasn't just my family; it was out there too. It was I'd seen a couple engagements out there, and this is what they do. This is the it must include these things so that everything goes smoothly. And it should be two rings, but the lack of the first ring would be this one. Should be two. It should be a little one, little engagement, little piece of shit, and then the big one at the wedding. You go like, oh my goodness, and make it big like a motherfucker. Make it a big square one. 8 carats, like ah, motherfucker, cocaine money shit. Make it big like a motherfucker. I'm that type of guy. I got that type of money. And but they ruined that. We got no time for that anymore. We're too old. We're never gonna have kids. All that is lost. I'm too old. I'm 40. I'm gonna be 40 in a few months. She's already engaged to a millionaire. I know she's not gonna marry any other girl. Any of the other girls are not gonna marry, obviously, because their background of child sex trafficking and sexual assault are not going to let them like a guy enough to have a family. They are probably infertile. They're not going to have any children either, and that's it. That's I left it to you guys so that you guys make up your own mind. Definitely spoke a lot. You guys missed the best of it because I had to hide the how do you call it? I had to motherfucking reconnect the stream that I didn't, but that's basically the content of my book. The trauma, love story, traditions, love, what happened to them. That's it. Market's about to open, or market's already open. What do we see? We see a flash crash right here on SPY. It would be a good idea to short sell right now, but I don't know if I should. It's still not low enough. It flash crashed again. I'm not interested in trading today. I just got to get work done. I got till 11 today. Today's Thursday. We could probably do a throwaway trade. Let's put 3 sell contracts out there, 3 runners in the money. Let's go 3 put in the money. 3 put green. Let's get 3 puts. Three 3 puts in the money. Come on. We're in 3 puts in the money. Thing. I know. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me put this on the screen. Yeah, they're not going to stop being with them. They know what they've done. They're guilty as a motherfucker. I'm going to leave this short here and see how far down it goes. Still pretty red, but it might go away sometime soon. Yeah, the daily or the single day regression is definitely really bearish. So let's put it here and see where we go. I got to leave around 11:30, 11:35. I mean 10:35. So I got about an hour. They did it was horrible, man. They got me speaking all morning. These motherfuckers got me speaking all fucking morning. Big time. But I mean, got me heated. My tongue is moving. I got a little bit of a sore throat. A little bit of that sore throat. They just some Puerto Rican men just don't understand. They think they got the all bases squared. Oh, we could drug them and make them forget. Nah, you just don't do that to people. You don't take you don't take a future family and make the whole fucking country fuck them. You know, because they're successful and they're white too. Because they were white, they're all black. You don't make a whole fucking country sleep with a future family. That's just wicked and perverted. And that's what they did, bro. That's what they did with me and lady and her family. That's exactly what they did. They knew that we were important. They knew that we would generate something, and what they did was get all of fucking Puerto Rico to try to get to sleep with them and shit. They just don't know any better. Don't know any fucking better. They're doing pretty good. They're up 115. Up 115. Let's see if they find bottom. I might close them early. It's 99. Let me see if this is the bottom. Damn, that's a really big candle. It's vertical like a motherfucker. We're drilling to China right now with these puts. The next one is going to be serious. Wait till the 10 o'clock candle. This is a free fall. Lord have mercy. Yo, hold on. Let me tell these people. High trust on SPY. There's high short selling confidence on SPY right now. There's high short selling confidence on SPY right now. This shit going to 555. Ugh. Stressy. The Pale Emperor. He's doing good. Oh, had to mention my push for the shit to skyrocket, huh? I said, yeah, I'm getting pushed. They flew out, but that's fine. It happens all the time. Remember, I'm not to throw away trade. This is called a throwaway trade. It's either good or bad, and I'm letting it hold. I'm holding it until the market decides to go lower than 564 and crash due to this yellow band right here. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave early. I want to go to the bathroom. I want to take it easy. I need to do a couple things. I don't know if I should use a credit card until the 4th of April. I'm at the edge of using my credit card. Not that I have economic problems, but I think it would be a really good idea to use the card until the 4th. And although I have to still put the money back, but it definitely puts me in a position that I could, that I should not, I shouldn't be worrying about numbers. I'm always focused on these numbers here. I am 220, 220. I am $221 away from baseline right now, and how do you call it? Cash flow is 83 with $33. I've spent a lot. It's almost identical. It's basically baseline to survive. Out of my money, it's probably going to be $300 to survive. That's just to get either beer, pay for bills, eat when I eat coffee and breakfast money. And I'm lucky that crypto's up. Crypto keeping this up together, but that 220 got to come from somewhere. Let me check how much I've invested in crypto so far. Let me check here, this one. I need to see how much I've invested in crypto. Coinbase. There we go. What's the total? Why can't I see it? I gotta see it all. Okay, so we got cinco, 10, 15, 15, 30. 30 on crypto so far. I wish I could see everything in one place. Oh wait, there's more. There's more. There's more. There's more. All right, right here. Cinco. Yeah. 15, 20, 25, 30. That's 60, 65 times 2, 120. I've spent 120 on crypto. So that could be money that you pull out when crypto is high. So I have 30 that I could pull out from here. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna let it roll. Born to roll, baby. I wish I could move the transactions into here, into the investment. Oh, my checking is down $44 in reality. Oh, 222. Whew. Gotta find 222 from somewhere. 65 times 2. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Yeah, the cloud's gonna stay there. Just going. This has to find some ground down here. It has to find some ground. So yes, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, take it easy, and then enter the library today. I should get a soda though, and a bag of chips, which are $2. So I'm probably gonna go to the restroom, come out, go upstairs, get a soda and a bag of chips, eat it, and then go. I'll see you guys around 11:15, 11:16. 567 put, 0 day to expiration, and we need one of these candles to push through a new low over 56, under 565. Probably going to be 555. The end of the signal is absolutely 555. So at least it's going to drop another 10 unless it goes parabolic and bullish here. I'll see you guys soon.